Welcome or welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm T Luxurious Gaming. Today we are back on Transport Fever 2, and today we are on here's London to Exeter. And today we are going to just get straight into it. I will show you the map. We'll go quick have a look around. We've got Clapham. There's so much going on. If you look at the distance, Reading, Maidenhead, Slough, Twickenham, all the way down to Swanage. If we head over that side of the map, Weymouth is down there as well. Exmouth, Exeter. Yeah, so it's London to Exeter. So, what are we going to get started with? Well, let's see. I think we'll start with the buses, get a bus network going. Let's just pause that, give ourselves unlimited money, just because we're going to need a massive amount. So I'm just going to put in a random number. We'll start off with, say, 500 billion. I don't know. Oh, that's a minute. Yeah, 50 billion, just so we don't run out of money to start this off. So what I'm thinking is we do a bus service to start off with, and then we'll do a train service from Paddington to Reading, and then we'll extend. Then we can make Reading one of the biggest stations, and then connect up Hungerford, Newbury, and over Salisbury, or whatever. We'll see how we get on. Obviously, we are going to have long distance lines, so we have to make stations variable in size. So we're going to have a massive mainline area. So where do we start with? I think we'll start with buses, as I said. So we'll get in a bus network, maybe connect Eden Broadway, the bus service into Hayes, or the other way around. We're going to make Paddington quite large, so I'm going to make a road network here, so we can actually put in our area. We'll go with this one, just so it connects to there. Is it going to let me connect up? I've paused the game. I've been playing it pretty much non-stop today, just to get a few tests going and see how we get on. So, by the sounds of it, I haven't let the game run for long enough, but we shall see how we get on. I do want to add loads of buses and like coaches and all different types of transport. I don't think we use boats or planes, but I do think trains, buses, and coaches will be the main feature. But we will wait and see. If you are new to the channel, there is plenty of content on there. We've got FC25, we've got OMSI, Planet Coaster, I'm trying to think what else, Euro Truck Simulator, American Truck Simulator, Train Sim World. I've covered quite a few games on there now. Wow, that just glitched out massively. Alright, so why has that done that? I just want it to go from there to there, quite straight. And then we're going to put in a bus network that's going to kind of reach, oh, maybe we could actually connect all of these roads up and have a bigger station. Aha, that could work quite nicely, because then we can have buses coming in and out quite nicely. So let's see what we've got in terms of bus depots and networks. So I could go something quite large. Oh, why does it keep glitching? Where are we? Where are we? 6 bus stops. Realistically, how many buses am I going to need? That is the question. We'll go with medium, maybe. Is that on the floor, though? Yeah, that could do the trick. If we put that kind of in the middle of this junction, maybe. About there. And then if I connect the station over here, I think we'll go 8 for here. We'll make it, this is going to be quite large. Make it 240. Make it a little bit of an angle as well. Where's the pathway connections though? That is my question. No pathway to it. That's strange. That's very irritating. Right, let's get rid of you then. Let's just go with... Do I just go with the basic one then? With loads of Length 40. Entrance, yes. Plus 100 meters. Don't need that, do we? Let's be honest. We'll go 3-3 maybe. Make it quite large. That could work. Can I make it slightly bigger though? That will work because then we've got space to kind of work around. It's not dead straight, but it will do. Let's go back to my trains now. And let's see if that will connect. Oh, it's not straight. You can tell the difference straight away. It's fine though, we can work with it, but there we go. Set an angle, heading, God knows which way it's looking at, but so what trains do we put in? So I think what we'll do is we'll do a couple of different stations. We'll use Mad Hatter's UK mod. We're going to go with 4 platform stations at Ealing Broadway. I think that's a must, isn't it? Let's be honest. I think what we'll do is we'll connect that to there. We'll put a bus station on the outside. We'll rotate you. I wish you could change the building though. That's the only downside I have. I like the mod. I just don't want every station looking the same. So I think what we'll do is we'll do a couple of these on this line. We'll keep these ones the same. Put that there. And then at Hayes. Hayes is a bit different one because obviously we're going to have to send it onto this side potentially. And up around Slough. Then there's a potential of kind of skipping out a few of these areas as well. Let's have another look at a bus station. This one's going to be. We'll put that further back for now. Because obviously it's got to come over this massive road. So again, we'll keep the station the same. Make it a bit straighter, about there. A bit more in the middle, about there. There we go. Alright, so we've got the first stations in. So we've got up to Hayes so far. So what I want to do is early on is put in track network. So I want to have, what do I want to put in here? I think we'll go with 110. Obviously I want it to come out quite slow to start off with. Yeah, that would work because then I can kind of spin it from there up into Ealing Broadway. Not every train is going to stop at every stop, so you will see trains. Some of these platforms won't actually be used for stopping services. I'm just trying to connect this up as quick as I can, because otherwise, when I unpause, we're going to be losing out on the money side of it. So, got to be very aware of that. Let me just see. Is that going to connect up? It's thinking about it, isn't it? It's looking at it going, maybe. I'll give it a few seconds. There we go. Let's see what that looks like. It's got a couple of crossovers, but they're not on. Well, that's one I don't. Let's change that to UK barriers. Put that in. I don't mind that because then these. I want to have an express route that goes straight past all of this, like from past Hayes. Maybe going straight out towards Reading, potentially having like a direct. Is that connected in? It is. Nice. Alright, let's put in the crossover. Actually, let me move that further back. Let me do it from about here. So I can have a signal at the start. So I want to put a signal here, signal there. Oh, sugar. Right, is there a way of doing it without getting rid of my track? Yeah. I always do that. I need to actually make sure I look for the right mod. So I'm going to go with that one. I'm going to put it a bit further back so they're not right on the junction. So this is like a station starting signal sort of thing. There you go. We'll put a few of these along so we can have multiple trains running. I do have auto sig, but I'd rather. Oh, let me get rid of you. Put you the other side. We'll put another one here, and then one more there. And then we'll have the station one kind of out of the way. We'll put this one a bit further back than we did before. And then we'll put the crossover kind of there. I think that's too big, but yeah, it is. That's annoying. Oh no, autosave's gonna just come in and ruin it. Let me try and do it this way. Maybe I've made it slightly too long. Come on, autosave, do your thing. Hurry up. Let me get rid of that then. I know that autosave's trying to do its thing, so I'll wait for that to kick in and we'll continue, but I'm definitely gonna have to change my autosave settings on this save again. I always forget to change it and put it to slightly longer. Just wait and see. Come on, autosave. I just want to get rid of that junction there and then put in the next one in. Then we can kind of start getting trains running. You can put a depot. I think what we'll do is we'll put the depot further out, nearer Hayes. Probably on this side of. Oh, no, probably Ealing Broad actually, because Ealing Broadway's got quite a large area to add into. We'll see. Come on, autosave, do your thing, hurry up. And then Slough. We need to add buses to all of these. There you go. Autosave's done its thing. So now we can head back down here. So we've got the station starter. So we need to go here. So let me just try this again. So we're going to put it a bit shorter this time, maybe. Still not having it, is that? There we go. Now got the signal there. Did I do on this side? I did. So we just need to do the one coming into London. But first of all, we need to actually connect the second track up. So we'll quickly just do that. Put that to there. Put that over the way across. There we go. And then again, look at the signal layout. So we know left is the one going downwards at the moment. It'll probably have to be adjusted, but for now we'll put the station starter again a bit further away, and we'll put this one a bit further away, and again we'll add more signals as we go along. Let's just put you in there, put you in there, done, nice and easy, and then we'll do the last one over here somewhere on the corner. Perfect, that will do nicely. There we go, put the signal in there and there. And now we can add a few more. So obviously going up the line, we'll put a few in here just to make sure that there is going to be movement. They're not going to be kind of, get rid of you. Put you there. I'll put one just for the level crossing on either side. There we go. Now we've got signals on that side. We just need to add a few more on this way now. Just so that way the trains do get moving. There we go. Done. Nice and simple and effective. Now, let's see Paddington situations. So, while we're here, we might as well do the buildings. Might as well add in some bus stops. Let's go back over this side. And we'll add bus shelters because why not? So, buses are going to come out of here. There's not really much in terms of that way, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to send them out this way. We are going to have to put in a. Let me get rid of that one. Send them. Actually, I could have probably kept that. I'll send them this way. Kind of on the block. Send them around the block as such. And we'll send them up this road. This kind of covers the majority. Send them over that way. And then what we'll do is we'll quickly come here. We'll freeze my game briefly. But we'll add bus lanes to the majority of them roads that need it. And then hopefully that will allow us to continue developing where we're at and allow us to get buses moving without too many headaches. What I will do is add a coach service from bus station to bus station. So you'll have the two Londons connected, so it'll be London Victoria and Paddington will be connected via coach service. Um, Ealing Broadway will have a coach service to Paddington. No, it'll be to Victoria because there's no train from either. Um, yeah, so we'll have options for them. Preferably, I'd rather them they come into London and they got the coach, but I'm also very aware that they might not want to go to Paddington. So we'll see. Let's put that to there. So the bus is going to come out of here. They're going to come down this road. So we'll put a bus road there. Don't think we can put them on here, but we'll give it a go. Why not? Put one there. It goes this way. That way. That way. Did I put anything this way? Don't think I did. And then we'll put one there. And that way, we'll just cover both sides just in case. 'Cause you never know which way they want to come in and go. There we go. Is that everything covered? I think it is. Alright, let's add in our first road network as well. Or bus, not road network, bus depot. It's going to freeze my game again, I know that. Oh, surprisingly, yeah, well. So I've got a container mod that doesn't seem to go very well. So what I'm going to do is put this kind of as close as possible. Right, let's have a look. So I'm going to search the word London, see what it shows up in terms of buses, and then we'll get the trains moving as well. London, don't know if anything will show up, we'll see. Oh, there's a Leyland National. Oh, there is a few. There you go, we've got the Enviro 400s, but what's that? Oh, we could put Metroline on here, we could have two of those. Yeah, that would work. Alright, so this was going to go on that line, so we'll just have two to start off with. So we'll go bus station, and then it'll come out of there, go right, and down this way, down that way, and then into the bus station quite nicely. Alright, now let's add in our depot. Now I'm thinking because we've got a signal there, maybe putting it out the way over here, maybe. No, what's that? I don't know if this will have a. Oh, it does. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to make this go quite around the corner, and then put in the depot here. If I can find the one. There we go. I'm surprised how quick it's loading the depots because normally I have issues with it. We'll put that there. Rotate you. Perfect. Alright, now we need to put in a signal, another signal, because obviously we could have that one there. I'd love to be able to put it. Oh, maybe I could actually, because there's a signal just there. I'm putting another signal over here. I'm going to try something. I've not tried this before, but I'm going to try it today. I wonder if I can put in. Oh, wait. Oh god, no. Oh, nah. Jesus. Maybe put in like a 45-mile-an-hour one. That would work. And then we could put it so it then goes from there across you. Oh wait, it's got to go onto the main line, doesn't it? Will it allow it to go straight onto there? No. Okay. So we need to put in another one there. Let's move, get rid of that signal, should be okay actually. That's that crossover for when it comes out that way. We've got a depot sign there. Let's put some signals. Is there a connection? Yeah. Okay, so then we need to signal up this section, little section here. So we'll put a signal there. Signal there. We'll buy our first trains. We'll put. Alright, let's change that to. Let's rename you. Pad Met. Actually, Pad Metro. Line Bus 1. And then what we'll do is we'll go to Eden Broadway. We'll buy a couple of trains. I don't know how many to start off with. I think we'll go with 2 to start off with. So then we have a train ready to go. So to start off with, you don't need that many, but I do want it to be active. Right, let's see, we've got multiple units. Do I go with modern or old? Do I go with 310? How fast can that go? 75. The APT can do 160. Realistically, not going to need that yet. Oh, the 317 can do 100. Oh, it's got to be the 358, doesn't it? Have I got a 158 though? I think for now we'll go with. Does it give it? Yeah, 1989. Let's get 2 of those on here. Why not? So these are going to go on a new line. So it'll go Paddington, Eden Broadway. Come on, catch up game. I know you're trying to think about the way the trains are going to leave, but let's just get you set up and running. And that'll go to Hayes. And then we'll add back in Eden Broadway again. It can use 7. It can use 2. I'm just giving it the alternate platforms as well. And then Eden Broadway, it can use 2 again. I think that is our first train line up and running. So now we could theoretically make this bigger, but I really wanted to unpause the game and watch these leave. I wonder which way the game would send them. They'll send straight into Paddington. I'm assuming they would, but just speed it up a little bit. It does it, didn't it? It's not. There you go. It'll pick up the speed now as it leaves, which is good. That signal should now change. The second one should come out. There you go. There should be quite a nice gap now as well between the signals. There you go. There's not going to be anyone here yet, but the buses have just started as well. So as you can see, Enviro 400, Metroline repaint. As you can see the train there. That'll be quite cool. I like the fact that you can see that. Is that going to leave while that train's coming in? No. So what I could do is put a signal in here. Although having it like that, they're going to be chasing themselves, aren't they? Yeah, quite literally. I'm going to send you. Oh, it should gap itself anyway because of the signal is low, shouldn't it? We'll see. Well, there's people waiting though at Eden Broadway. There's only 2 of them, but there's still people waiting. So now, let's put in our bus station here at Victoria. Now, Victoria, I'm kind of torn about. I want to use the bridge. I think that'll be quite a nice feature. But what I want to try and do, the game will allow me to, is kind of put it alongside the bridge. Would be my like ideal situation. think that would be like the ideal situation. I don't think the game will let me, but I want to use that bridge template and then send it a bit further around, maybe go over the top of Clapham. Want to have a massive main line working. If you haven't already, make sure you tap that like button and subscribe for more in this series. I'm gonna load up a couple of episodes back to back, so hopefully you guys will enjoy them. Now, if that works, it does. So I could. Okay, let me try it from this side then. I would love to have it from like here, going around, but I know the game. See, I think it has to be from the other side, doesn't it? Which is a shame because I'd love to have it connected up like that. Now that, how the cars are, yeah, we're definitely doing that. We're going to connect that to the other side. We're going to make it follow the road. I think that'll look quite cool. There we go. So we've got the bridge, extended bridge sort of thing. Yeah, I like that. That looks pretty cool. And then it was split away. If I put that to there, well, I could have it quite close to the road actually, because the station is going to go over here. The bus station is going to go next to it. It's not going to even be. Let's see actually. Passengers. I do like having the station out front because I think it just kind of makes it a bit more welcoming, but then at the same time, modular bus tram station, Liverpool Main Road, do not, see that's massive, but then I'm also thinking, if I put it like there, that will, no, I just think that's too big. I'd like something like that, but I'm also very aware that I need it to all be functioning. Now, I don't know if this one works in terms of connecting it to the other vehicles, or if I'm allowed to expand on it. Can I configure that? No. But that's fine because I can always add a coach station separately. Let me just see if I can put in my station on top of it. So we'll go with this time UK generic. It needs to be 8 platforms. It needs to be 240 meters again. Canopy length, I'm going to go with vanilla. Long. Seeing if they connect up. It doesn't look like. Oh, it does. Okay. But then how am I going to get it to connect up to the. Come on. Maybe I make one track go from there. Let me just see if I can connect this up first. Maybe, just maybe, it'll be a bit of a challenge. Yeah, too much curvature. I thought it might do that. What if I put it from like there and make it swing back in on itself? Maybe. Oh, it's thinking about it. It would like to, wouldn't it? What if I kind of merge it in like that? Would it? Get rid of you. Yeah, it just doesn't look right though, does it? To have it go kind of on a loop around itself. Alright, I've got an idea. Let me get rid of you. Get rid of you. I'm gonna keep this idea that I've got. I wanna maybe put the station to the right slightly, maybe. Maybe put it at an angle. So the bus station, because that would work. I know there's gonna be a gap, but I'm also thinking that if I put it at the angle, let me just put it in the building first. Let me just test this out. Maybe no, go away. If I put it like there. Um, that's where I'd want it, but the game doesn't want to give it to me. Got it. If I put it like there, put my own street in. Now, if I put this in over here, I don't know if this is going to work. We're going to try it. This is a trial and error situation. Right, so we'll put it as close as we can. That will then. Oh, come on. I keep pressing the wrong button. It's so irritating. Building size needs to be massive because it's going to be London Victoria. Let's just zoom out a little bit and try and do it this way. I don't know why my frame rate's dropped. You can see it on the cars moving below. Alright, let me just move you to. Oh, it's that building. It doesn't like the building. I'll go to 2, I guarantee it'll connect up. Why is it not letting me connect this building up? It was working before. What have I not done right? Does it need to be at the angle? It goes there. Can it go anywhere else? I'd rather not have just one line going to it though. What if I put it? Aha, that could work. Kind of. Hang on. Is it colliding with the road? No. It's close enough to the road, but we can always add bushes and details to it. So we can get rid of that track there. We can then put in. I know that track's going to be well slow though. That's what I'm also very aware of. I'm going to put this to minimum 60, probably more, probably 65. I'll grade that one. And then we'll send you into here. That will work, because it comes in quite slow anyway. And we'll send you, wait for the game to register what I'm trying to do. Then we'll send you around the same sort of way up along the bridge. And then we'll make another. We'll try and use that bridge for the majority of our routes. Obviously, coming to Clapham is going to be a bit of a nightmare. Let's have a look. Is the game completely frozen? Yeah, it's trying to play catch up. There's a bus sitting there though. It's pretty cool that we've got the buses up and running. Donut's on waiting here though. It's a bit of a shame. Head up the line while the game plays catch up. We'll have a quick look around. There's the train coming in. Where's the other train? Is that going down or coming in? Oh, they've spread themselves out quite nicely then. Yeah, I like that. I'm happy with that. The trains are at a good distance apart. One's going up and one's coming down. Alright, let's see what the game's decided to do here. We'll put that in there. I'm gonna just try and cheat here and get it to do the game to do the majority of the work here. Over that bridge. I love this bridge. I have to say I think it's pretty cool that we got this to work alongside it. I was a bit worried because I tried previously. Alright, now I've got to think about this. I think what we'll do is we'll block off some of these roads in terms of for our potential growth because I want to put the station. I don't know how to do this. I'm thinking we go back with generic. We'll go with a red trim. We'll go 6 for Clapham. I don't know. So I'd like the ability to kind of skip the trains bypass it, but I don't know if it will work. We're going to try it anyway. See how we get on the bus. We'll put buses in and everything else afterwards for Clapham and the rest, but we'll get a majority of quite a lot of the stations put down, or a few of them. There's still plenty to do. So now this train, and this is the right hand tracks. We've got to make sure that we connect the tracks up to the right area. So I'm going to just try and see what the game does here. Kind of swoops it down. I'm quite happy with that. That works quite nicely, doesn't it? Kind of brings it away quite nicely away from the bridge. It doesn't just sweep off. Right, so then what we'll do is that's on a curve. So we'll put this there, and that one should go to there. Perfect. We'll add signals, stuff like that in a moment. We'll do the same over here. Go there. Make sure that's connected up perfectly. Done. And then I always forget which way the signal is supposed to go. So, right, let's put in. Should we do one more station? We'll get Clapham to Croydon, maybe. Just looking at Croydon, I think Croydon's gonna be one of those where it's gonna have station kind of on like outside of the city, outside the town. Just because of the fact it's just gonna be slightly easier. We'll make this again. Can I change the building? Track at high speed. We'll change that. Let's put you along here somewhere, but there, that works. Alright, so the 2 tracks we need to connect now are going to be quite easy now because we've got the majority done. Let's go back to tracks. We'll make it slightly faster now because we're leaving London. Oh, has that got a catenary? Yeah, okay. I was just making sure before we did start. Let's put it up to, should we go up to 80? Because it's quite a long way. And make it go to about 80 here. This is where it's going to get interesting because this train now, we're going to have a mainline area. It's going to be flying along. I should have maybe done this at a better angle, but it's fine. We'll deal with this later on. We'll make adjustments and move and probably delete stations, rebuild them. But I just want to get some of this done early so that episodes kind of flow a bit nicer. So you're not waiting weeks and weeks for episodes. It will be a consistent series. Right, so let me put in a signal. Where should I put the signal? Should you put one there? One there? I don't know. One there. One there. One there. That's a crossover point. It's fine. We'll add more signals as we need to, so we'll just kind of fling them around here. Don't know which way the signal is supposed to go, but yeah. Put that one there. Again, we'll try and be realistic with signal placement as well. Put a couple. Where's that one facing? That one's facing that way. So what we'll do is we'll put one on the other side of it. I don't think there's another level crossing there. And then down here, as always, we'll put signal over here somewhere a bit further back. I haven't done the crossover yet, so I'm going to be very aware of that. So tracks, we'll do it. Let's have a look. There to there, maybe? The crossover's a little bit earlier. There we go. So now we've got a train line that goes to Clapham, Victoria. Alright, so now we need to think about depot placement for this one now. Straight away, I'm kind of looking at this going, there's only one real error, and that's just outside of Clapham. So what I'll do is I'll use the signals that I've got already. So we've got a signal here, signal there. So I'm going to put it, that comes over, oh, that's not going to work. Actually, no, it will. Do what we did before, do a dual split. So again, going back to depots, let's throw one in, that one. I only go with the basic depot just for it's just easier to keep an eye on what we're doing. And this one can go there. We'll put a signal in on either end. Don't know that signal placement, that needs to be further back, that needs to go there, and this one here needs to go over here somewhere. That one needs to go there, that one needs to go there. And we'll put another signal over here somewhere as well. There we go. Now that should cover it. Now what I'm going to do here, because I'm assuming it's going to be quite busy, I'm going to prepare for it early. So I'm going to go with, I don't know if it'll be the class 3 thread. Oh, have we got, oh, we could go, going south, so we need something with maybe Southern Rail, maybe, because it's going towards Brighton. That can all just, oh, 321 looks pretty good though, doesn't it? Oh, this is tough, because, oh, is that Northern, Western? Oh, there you go, Southern. We're going to have 304, we'll get 2 of these on here. Again, same thing as what we've done before, new line, so it's going to go from Victoria to Clapham. What? Why is it finding the issue? I don't really understand what the issue was, because there's a clear pathway to the start. Signals again, we'll just throw a few of these in. I don't know where the signal is supposed to go, so can I put one over here, please? That'd be great, thank you. Again, we'll just put one on the bridge. One coming off the bridge as well. There we go. Now we should see our trains beginning to... Oh, is he going straight to... Oh, he's going the other way. Okay. Strange. Oh, I'm a donut, that's fine. They both gone that way. Oh, okay. That works, fair enough. There you go, they're both going towards London now. There's one in there. So let's have a quick look, see how we're getting on. So we know these aren't going to do great. We're aware of that. But now, of opening Victoria, we can now put in our National Express depot. So this is going to go right on the corner over here. Let's go a straight run in as well. Let's go to tools actually. So it gets a bit of a free reign into... I don't know which way it'll go, so I'm just going to cover the majority of it here. We're just going to cover out as many options as I can with bus lanes. That one there. All the main roads basically are going to be bus laned up. That one there. How did I miss that? Is that all of them? Looks like it. We haven't done the side roads, but that's fine. Right, so now I can come to here and go, okay, what do I need? I need to, oh, actually, I need to sort this line out before I forget. This can use 7 as well, 2 as well, 5 and 1. Use every possible platform going. Okay, so now I'm going to go and have a look at it for a coach. And I know what I've got in mind. I already seen it earlier, but I want to make sure that we choose a decent coach. Doesn't need to be too big. It doesn't want to be too small. So we'll go National Express. I think that would be my go-to early on. Oh, let's see if I can spell it. There we go. Levante 2 maybe? Or 51. 51, 51. That's an elite. 57. When was the? Oh, they're from 2010 though, so back headlights. 2012. Oh, that will be the. No, that's the wrong way though. I think we'll get one of the U, and then we'll get one of you as well. And these are going to go on a new line, which is going to go from Paddington. So it's going to be a shuttle service across the 2 areas, and that's going to get Victoria and Paddington up and running as well. You get to see them coming out now. So 1. Yeah, and then we can add buses. How long has this episode been so far? 47. So we don't have a few more minutes. So what I might do is, for the next episode, start preparing the bus stop network. So the bus station's there. So what I need to do is go, okay, we'll go around the outside here. Try and cover the majority. Maybe one there. Another one there. One there maybe. One there. And maybe one coming into the station. Why not? Alright, let's have a look. So we'll buy. Which one's that? Line 3 is Coach Express. Pad to Vic. Right, now I need to go back to Victoria Road Depot. I'm going to buy some more buses. This time for the Victoria side of it. Right, let's have a look. That's right. Oh, right, Germany could do the trick, couldn't it? 75. Evo City. I think we'll go. Yeah, let's go with the Evo City. We'll go. We'll get 2 of those. These can go on a new line. So again, looking at the bus station. So it'll come out of there, come down this way. Did I not think about this before? That one there. covering as many bus stops as we can. That one there. And then into the bus station. There we go. And there's our first coach coming in. I don't know if it's got anyone on board. It doesn't yet. Is that one? No. So I'm going to send you back first. That needs to be... Oh, it was traffic lights. So there's our first bus going round. Let's change that as well. There's our coach. It's not going to do much early on, we know that. Once these... Did that have anyone on board? Not yet. But these trains will start picking up, obviously, once we get the bus networks in Clapham running. That will cover a lot of that. Once we get Croydon up and running, that will cover a lot of that. And obviously, once we connect up, because obviously we're going to have smaller stations, like Epsom will be connected with a little train. I don't know if I can I configure this and put in an extra? Oh, I can. Okay, so I can put in an extra, say 70-mile-an-hour track here and have like a bay platform. Okay, that works. Okay, so we can add more to it if we need to. Right now, it looks alright. I'm quite happy with the way the stations are placed. Croydon needs some bus network. Clapham definitely needs some bus network. Why is that? Is that the crossover point for Clapham? It must be. Have I not got? Well, I have got more signals, but have I not got any more crossovers? Let me just put in some more here then. I don't mind them crossing over at Clapham though, because that's quite a nice crossover point to do so. Because then that train will now go up to London. How are we getting on? Alright, so I think for today, and that's going to be it. I'm going to repause the game. We keep on January 2020 for now. Quick look over the bridge. I think it's probably the nicest thing of coming into Victoria, isn't it? Nice view, just of the city as you come down the hill as well. There you go, get a nice view. Try and get the camera right here. There you go. The train with one person on, which is fine. We knew it was going to take time. But yeah, if you have enjoyed today's episode, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you all very soon.